let's order pizza. Okay, so I was scrolling on YouTube Shorts and I saw 3-ingredient sugar cookies. And I thought, that doesn't look too difficult. And I probably have all the ingredients lying around in my kitchen. So let's just do it. I brushed off this camcorder that I've had for years. I said I was going to make content with and I never did. And I put it on a tripod and I came to my kitchen. So we're going to try it. So first things first, I thought it would be funny if I walk around the kitchen and see if I already have the things that we need to make the 3-ingredient sugar cookies. So the 3 ingredients are butter, sugar, and flour. So I'm going to time-lapse this, I think. I don't know how to edit things. Let's do it. So as it turns out, I don't think I have flour. Is flour not something that you keep on hand when you're just doing general cooking? I guess not, because I don't have any. So, I guess we're going to go to the store. But before we go, I pulled out everything else I thought that we might need for this cookie adventure. So I just want to give you guys a quick look at what's going on over here. So, let me pick you guys up. I got a couple mixing bowls. I don't really know how many we're gonna need, so I got 3 of them. Sorry, I kicked the bottom of the tripod. I got a whisk, mixing bowls, the Sharpie. I've got these sprinkles. They're just like grains of sugar. They really are just made of sugar. I don't know if you can see that, sugar. Just for decoration. I just thought it'd be nice to put them on top, make them a little fancier, and we got a tray there. We got our handy dandy oven right here on the side. Yeah, so we are going to go to the store, and we need to get more butter, because we're going to use it all, granulated sugar, which I don't really know is different than normal sugar. I guess Google will answer that question on the way there. And flour and parchment paper. Need parchment paper. Alright, so see you in a minute. success. So I got our recipe here. I put it on the cloud so we could have it on our phone. So, first step says add 1/3 of a cup of granulated sugar to a large bowl. So 1/3 cup. We got measuring cups here. This one says 1/3. And it said the granulated sugar. And it said big bowl, so I'm going to put it right in this big bowl right here. I didn't get a butter knife. I guess my grandma used to like kind of settle it and then level it off. People say baking is a science where cooking is an art. But you know, I think that's close enough. That should do it, right? And then I literally think that's all we're going to use this granulated sugar for. So I could probably put this bag away, but I guess we'll throw it right here for now. Let's see. Then it says 1 stick plus 2 tablespoons of softened butter. So I left this butter out since I got to the store so it would just soften up. You can do it quickly by doing the microwave, but I didn't opt for that. So here is the 1 stick of butter. So we're going to do 1 whole stick, which is not great for my heart or cholesterol or whatever the heck happens. Now I'm going to walk off camera for a minute because I'm going to need a butter knife. Here I go into the back of the set. Let's get a butter knife. Alright. So it said 1 stick plus 2 tablespoons. TBSP, that's tablespoons, right? Either way, the stick is labeled with TBSB, and it's labeled right here. I'll show you for those of you who also don't ever cook. So you can just cut how much you need, and I need to. So that's about here-ish. So we'll just get that nice in the bowl. So are you sure that's right, phone? 1 stick and 2? Yep. It says use the electric mixer to cream the butter and sugar together. So I don't usually use electric mixers because I'm scared of everything that's electronic and plugs in. But for your delight and amusement, I have plugged in an electric mixer. Put the extra butter away, make sure it gets nice and cold again. Now that it doesn't need to be softened. Or if it does, maybe it won't get cold fast enough for it to be a problem. So here we have sugar, butter. Yeah, alright, hopefully you got a good shot of that. So, you got an electric mixer. Ooh, here we go. I'm just going to put it on 1. One is really fast. Does it go slower than 1? Like really, really fast. Oh well, here we go. No, come on. You're telling me it doesn't go slower than this? Am I dumb? It is so fast. Okay, I'm not convinced that's what. Let's start with the hand one. Let's get it at least a little mixed. I do not feel as though that was working very well. I don't know that this is either. Look at what have I done? You know, this is the best we're gonna get. Alright, so what we got, it looks like this. Is this right? It didn't look like this in the YouTube short. A 3 ingredient cookie. Okay. Phone. What else am I supposed to do? When does the flour get involved? All you need to do is add 1 cup. Of all-purpose flour and mix until combined. Okay. Flour, can you save this scenario? I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this is what happened. Okay. 1 cup. That's this one. This one's 1 cup. So we'll put this in. Now I can show. I can show the technique I was talking about, right? So like you kind of just. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Filling in the holes. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, yeah. And now you got like a perfect 1 cup of flour. Look at that. Oh boy. Alright. In she goes. Okay. That's all mixed up. And then we mix it, right? Okay, now we're gonna mix it until it's all nice and crumbly. I'm starting with my knife here to get it going. So really the only things in this bowl are sugar, butter, and flour. Okay? So just with a preliminary little swish, we're looking at this. This doesn't look like dough. Doesn't look appetizing at all. We're gonna try the electric mixer again. Here we go. Going on here. Is that what we're supposed to be looking at? So now we're gonna turn it into balls and put it on the cookie sheet, but we gotta preheat the oven. So the instructions say we're gonna cook at 325 for 15 minutes. So put on bake, 325 to let that start preheating while we finish this. And I just wiped my nose and I'm paranoid, so I'm going to go wash my hands. Excuse me. Okay. Nice, clean, dry hands. So let's get the parchment paper. right there, there's a middle edge on here that rips it. I'm sure you know that, but just in case you don't. Okay, so we've got a nice piece of parchment paper. Probably too much. Let's get into this dough. So, you want to make the cookies about the same size, I think, so that they cook a little bit evenly. So here's like a cookie, I guess. We'll put it right on the tray. So yeah, it feels like sand, but as soon as you pick it up, it kind of crumbles into a dough-like texture. It's like I need to get a little more in here. I'm making these guys too small. Cookies for mice. I'm trying to get them a little bit flat. In the video I saw they kind of use like a knife or a fork to kind of push a little print in. Just like a little thumbprint. There we go. Flat cookies. So far we got 3 of them. You saw how small the batter was. I can't imagine how many these are going to make. Maybe 6? Maybe we'll get 6 or 9? 9 would be good. It's so hard to... My hands! It's so crumbly. I'm like horrified, intrigued, and disgusted all at the same time. This foreign activity I'm doing right now that I don't usually attempt. It's getting really caked. It's getting all over my hands. Maybe I should have slathered my hands in butter first. Would that have helped? Would it have still sticked? I don't know. This one does not want to become a ball. Come on, be a cookie. There you go. Get flat on top so that you cook evenly somehow. Push this over there. There we go. They smell like shortbread. They smell like you go to Panera. Because, you know, chain bakery is all that I know. Feel sorry for me. You get a shortbread cookie and it smells just like this. Fix the parchment paper. This one's a bit bigger than its brothers. We got room for 2 more, so we'll try to split the rest of this dough kind of evenly between 2 cookies. Alright. So these cookies, the idea are like you have a sweet tooth, you're in a pinch, you don't have stuff to make cookies, but you probably have these 3 ingredients because they're really common. Of course I didn't. I had to go to the store. Alright, let's get one big final hand scoop. You know what, it's so big that we're just going to take a little handful and add it to the first cookie. The first cookie that was small when I was hesitating. We'll pick that guy up in a minute and fix him. Here we go. So, and now, when you buy cookie dough, unless you buy specifically edible cookie dough, there's information all over the packaging that says, like, do not eat raw cookie dough. Which I heard in other countries they're very sus about because they can eat things, because their milk and eggs don't contain salmonella when not refrigerated. I heard in Britain you can just, like, put your eggs on the counter and not in the fridge. Okay. So, what we kind of got going on. For one thing, my hands are caked. Gonna have to wash these off to continue. Yeah, so like I was saying, so there's no reason you can't eat this raw. There's no eggs and no milk. It's just butter, sugar, and flour. I suppose that would be disgusting. You know, let's find out. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, definitely tastes like butter. It definitely tastes like butter. Alright, I'm gonna rinse my hands. We're gonna throw some sprinkles on these guys. I'm gonna show it to you, and then hopefully the oven will be done preheating. Alright, here we go. right now. Yeah. Okay, let's get our artistic muscles out. So this one easy, no-brainer, rainbow sprinkles. We're just gonna put it on the middle one here. You know, just to give these cookies a little extra pizzazz. It wasn't required, it wasn't needed. So this is now what our cookies look like. Alright. So, now it's the most exciting part of baking. We wait for the preheat. It's just an iced coffee. I know it's in a solo cup. I just didn't want to dirty extra cups to wash. Alright. So, the oven just went off. So, turn the timer off, turn the oven off. Let us have a look. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, here, have a look. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. So, oh. I regret to inform you they are mush. They are very much mush. So we're going to put the oven back on at 325. They are mushy goop. I put them on the second rack. Okay, and like they're not even close. I'm going to at least do 5 minutes. So if you were watching tutorials and it said 15 minutes at 325, if you got an oven like mine, they ain't gonna do it. So I'll see you again in 5 minutes. Let's hope for better this time. Okay, so what you guys missed, I did 5 minutes and then 5 minutes again because I just peeked and they were still mushy, and then 5 minutes one more time because they were still mushy. And then 5 minutes one more time because they were still mushy. So an additional 20 minutes. So if you're tracking the cook time at home, we started with 15 minutes at the recipe. We're now up to 35 minutes. And I think I just made them too thick. I'm also not sure if this oven is dying. Alright. Okay. So here we go. Hopefully you can see this. Nice golden brown. It seems pretty crispy. I don't really care if my cookies are crispy or crunchy personally, but my husband is going to come home and do a taste test for you guys. So you have somebody other than me to verify how good or not good these cookies are. So I set these here to rest, let them cool off, and when my husband comes back from work, we'll do a quick taste test and go from there. So hopefully these taste good. I'll see you guys then.
Okay. Are you recording?
Okay, so my husband is home. I thought that was the best initial reaction I could get, was a little bit of that candid footage, so that's for you. So he is now going to select his cookie.
Well, they smell nice, but they're not exactly pretty.
Do the sprinkles add any points?
Yes. Definitely sweet, but very dry. Mint milk. Tastes alright though. It's 3 or 4 ingredients.
3 ingredients, yeah. If you don't count the sprinkles.
It's a nice little snack. I think they're good.
Rating, edible.